Get your week started off on the right foot. Check out New School Knicks Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Come in, enjoy having that Knicks talk the way that you love to have that Knicks talk to you. Join your host, Mr. Rivera, Greeny from LI, the People's Champ, King Ant G, Sunday mornings at 9 a.m., New School Knicks. Yeah. Yeah. It's your main man, Uncle Freezy, the number one chief rocker in Knicks universe. Join me and the man that's so smooth he does not require a chaser, Anthony D. Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. for Old School Knicks. Come join the party.
Never really know just what you
Peace.
want.
Yo, Lawrence family, what's good? It's your other main man, Coach Malpica in the house.
Bim.
Yes, sir. We are here with the Lawrence family of network, and we have a special first of hopefully many edition of a segment we're going to have called Coach's Corner.
Bim.
Boom, boom, boom.
Shots fired.
Yes.
Hey, Coach, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. You know, it's one of those mixed emotion things going on. It's that time of the year where we don't know where the hell this team is going. We don't know where the coach is going. We don't know where the front office is going. But we got a lot of people saying where they would like it to go.
Yeah, man. Well, I tell you what. Since we gonna try to keep it to a tight timeline, let's first salute the chat. Chat was good. Woodshed 1914 in the building. Wiz, what's good? Wiz,
Salute.
Miss you, Wiz.
My main man, Wiz. We haven't seen you in a while, brother.
Wiz, you out there counting that money. You forgot about your Lawrence Tears family, Wiz. We miss you, bro. Andrew College is in the building.
He's Jamaican. He working all them jobs.
52 job. Pudge Nice is in the building. Danny Landis, Call Mega was good. Who else we got? Joe Madden is in the building.
Selly's in the house.
Selly is in the house. T. Smith, Will Salkin was good, man. We see y'all out here. JJ is in the building. JJ is like, blow it up.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach, you ready to get this thing started, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah. For this first edition of Coach's Corner, you know, but basically we have this segment. I mean, I know a lot of you guys hear a lot of my opinions on the channel, and you know, everyone knows I'm an old hat with a new. I have adapted to the times. You know, I'm number one though. I'm a lover of the Knicks. And because I'm a lover of the Knicks, I'm always going to root for these Knicks. And I'm always going to hold out for hope.
All right, let's go.
So anyway,
let's get into it.
Go ahead.
Oh, so I got three questions, right?
Okay.
All I want to do is ask them to you one at a time. You've seen the questions already. Had some time to think about what it is, right? What I'm going to do is ask you the question, and I want you to get in your bag.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. I want you to get in your bag. You know you're going to rock uninterrupted. So, chat, I'm going to ask Coach these questions, and they are hard. Like, we ain't coming in for no soft landing. We not parachuting from 10,000 feet, bro. We're not coming in for a soft landing. I'm going to ask him a hard-ass question, and he going to answer it. That's what it is. You ready? Spartan, you ready? Coach,
Yes,
you like
sir.
Spartan? You know, matter of fact, you know the font that I used on your intro, right?
Spartan.
That is Spartan. That is for those that know it. We won't get into the Spartan thing.
We are Sparta.
We are Sparta. All right, let's go, Coach. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. So here is, as soon as I say that, my phone locks. So okay, so here's question number 1. Coach, why are Knicks fans in such a hurry to rebuild this franchise?
That's a loaded question. It's got a lot of answers.
You mean like a baked potato?
Yes. The only way to have a baked potato was loaded. So this question, I know it's burning. It's been burning in a lot of fans' brains even since before the season. There's a lot of people that have been wanting to blow this thing up since before last year. And I think they're just waiting for every little hard time, a little excuse to pound on their chest and say, see, I told you. We deserve better. Let's blow it up. Let's blow it up. Let's blow it up. But sometimes, is the grass greener on the other side? You've all dealt with that in a lot of situations in life.
What type of grass is it? Is it do do do?
Well, the only green grass I like is, I ain't gonna say it, the family show. But what I'm trying to say is, look, I agree. Changes need to be made, big changes, but it must be the right changes.
Okay.
We can't just blow this thing up and get rid of everybody. I think there are a few salvageable pieces in this mix.
Okay.
We can't just pound our chest and pound on the table for change without a solution to that change. Because we've shown in the past that with draft picks, as Brother Freezy this morning showed on the Knicks Morning Drive every morning on the Blowing Tears Network, that this front office has not done very well with their draft picks.
Right.
So when you say blow it up,
are we wanting? I can't see you.
Are we wanting this regime, this front office, to be the architect and facilitator of this blow up? Because some of these moves they've been doing so far, or moves they haven't been doing, have not been good, guys.
Right.
So what I'm asking you all to steal from a brother from another sport, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, relax. 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 Because look, guys, one thing that has happened, as you can see a little bit of gray in my goatee now, I got rid of the beard. And my brother Freezy here, he's an older, wiser gentleman. We've learned what's called patience, because we've been patient for a long, long, long time. And I understand what you're going through. I've gone through this situation about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
9, 10, 11, 12.
9, 10, over and over again.
1,
I've
2,
gone
3,
through this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah,
11,
roller coaster of emotions.
Right.
And no, I'm not satisfied at all. Like, I don't want to be stuck in the middle. I don't want to just be getting the 12th pick or the 10th pick every year and just be floating in mediocrity.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah. Us New Yorkers deserve. Well, I'm not a New Yorker anymore, but I was a born New Yorker. So once a New Yorker, always a New Yorker.
Shout out to Central Islip.
Yes, sir. We deserve better. You're right. We have to go through so many things. Traffic. Like, just long lines at the grocery store, at the deli.
High prices. Rude boy. Everybody rude. Everybody in a rush.
Everyone in a rush. Hurry up. Everyone wants to hurry up and wait. Yep. And that's what's happening with our team right now, man. Hurry up and wait. I'm tired of waiting, guys. I know y'all are too. I'm with you. Right. But we can't just make a move just for the sake of making a move, because we got to look at the bigger picture here too. Because if we do this wrong, we're waiting another 5 years.
Right.
Okay. I feel we do have some pieces. Some, not many. Some. Some of us have highs, guys we like, guys we don't like. I get it. We have to find these guys that are just middle of the road guys and try to get equal value for a younger product. Okay. Right now, we're starting a lot of young guys. Okay. We're everyone's been pounding on the table. Go young, go young. Well, we're going young, guys. We can't go much younger. We're gonna have some 5 guys out there in diapers. We go into younger, right? So I agree. Coach Thibodeau might not be the right guy for this job, but what Freezy alluded to earlier today, I think the front office is a bigger problem than the coach. Because they're the one that hired the coach.
Yeah. Coach, sir, you mind if I ask you a question about this question?
Yeah, sure.
Is Coach Thibodeau the wrong coach for this organization at this specific time? Is it the kids not being ready to play for a seasoned coach like Thibodeau? Or is this team stacked with talent and the coach is using outdated ways and means in order to get W's?
Yes, and hell yes, in my book.
Okay. You mind elaborating?
Okay. Perfect example. Tonight, we're playing the team, the Utah Jazz. Do they have any stars on that team? A lot of people say that they're tanking. Okay. But somehow they got a winning record right now. They're playing good team basketball for a young coach, and they're just playing a different style. They're just playing a style that fits the players they got. Okay. Now, to me, I feel we have talent. We're 10 deep of solid, almost starter level players. Like, we have 10 guys. Now, they won't start on every team, but there's 10 guys on this team that can find a starting lineup on another team somewhere in the NBA. I mean, would you agree to that? Like guys like Quickly and even Obi Toppin, and that they can maybe start on another team. Derrick Rose in the right situation, he could start for a team. You know what I'm saying? That we have guys that could be NBA starters. Now, I'm not saying that's good enough. I'm not happy with that. Okay. But we have enough talent to win more games than we have been.
Let me ask you one more question on this one, Coach, because I understand that you were getting in your bag, but in order for us to understand exactly where you're going with this, I feel like I need to ask this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does this team have enough talent to win 5 or 6 more games and be a playoff team and stay at the playoff playing team level? Or does this team have the talent to be a championship level team when all these guys reach their ceilings?
The guys that we have now, like, my personal opinion, their ceilings are not high enough to reach championship level. Okay. We don't have enough high ceilings on this current roster.
Okay.
Now, we have, I say, and this about 5, we have 5 guys that when they reach their ceiling with another 2 pieces, like big important pieces, one of them being a superstar, we can contend for a championship with these 5 or 6 guys that I feel have a high ceiling on this team.
Right.
Like, I'm talking about reputable, contributing players that can be on a championship level team. Like Julius Randle isn't the cornerstone or a superstar on a championship level team.
Okay.
Neither is RJ Barrett.
Is there somebody on the roster you feel like anybody on this roster that if everything goes right, coach? And I'm being real with you. I'm not trying to set you up. I want your honest opinion. If everything goes right, I'm talking about if everything goes right, is there a player on this roster you feel like can be a cornerstone piece on a championship level team?
The only player I feel skill set right now is built because he has every skill it takes. And if all those skills reach the level that I think, because there's some skills you can't, it's hard to acquire. It's either you got it or you don't.
Right.
And to me, Cam Reddish is built like that. I know that sounds crazy to say, but barring injuries, with the minutes, and I'm not saying, I don't think his mindset right now is ready to be handed the cornerstone piece, but as far as straight up talent and the it factor, I really do think Cam Reddish is a guy that's going to be a bigger piece to this puzzle than we've given him credit for in the past. Okay. But I still think that we need that just consistent, already established bucket getter. Like, unfortunately, RJ has not shown, like, it's laid out for RJ to be that guy. He's only 22 years old. He's got the baseline game, more or less, to turn into something, but his outside shooting has not been consistent. His his decision making with facilitating offensive possessions have not been good enough. You know, and because we've had him for such a long time, as far as, you know, this is his 5th year in the NBA now, people have grown impatient with him because they just see, oh, this is his 5th year, and they don't look at his age. You know, he still is the age of a lot of seniors that come out of college.
Right.
You know, like when Obi came out, he was already like 22.
I thought Obi was 31 when he came out. Obi wasn't 31.
He's pretty old.
And we're joking. We're joking, everybody. We're joking.
I mean, but the thing is, I don't think that there's a player on this team, like the two players that I feel with the best basketball IQ on this team were the two newest players, Brunson and Hartenstein. But because of their higher basketball IQ and their work ethic, they have let their limited athletic skills, you know, they've maximized what they can do physically because of their IQ and work ethic and whatnot. Now, it's hard to say someone's limited physically when they're 7 foot 250. You know, he's in athlete standards, he's a hell of an athlete, Hardenstein, especially for a man his size.
Right.
But in general, and then, you know, we say that, you know, Brunson's barely 6'1", 6'2". There ain't many 6'1", 6'2" guys in the world that can dunk it with two hands in warm-ups. But as far as NBA standards go and the freaks that play point guard in the NBA, you know, Jalen Brunson's an average athlete on their standards, you know.
Right.
So for me, I think we have a good foundational core of guys that can help a superstar or two that comes. And it still, in the end, unfortunately, Tom Thibodeau in this front office, it's my priorities of what needs to be blown up. If we're going to get to that part, if this like maybe another segment or another question.
All right.
If we're going to prioritize what the blow up should be, I think we should blow up this front office first.
Coach, you gotta let me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't be
All right.
the analyst and the moderator, bro. You can't be the analyst and the moderator.
My bad.
Bro.
I'm excited.
All right. So let me ask you this: with all things considered, Chad, help us out with this, right? With all things considered, is this season a lost season? Can this season be salvaged? Can we get something out of this season? And if we get something out of it, what is that thing?
You let them rock on that? You want me to start
No,
elaborating?
no. This is Coach's Corner. This ain't
All
Chat
right.
Corner.
So listen, man. It's irresponsible as an organization and as a professional to just get rid of good players, because even though as a whole our team isn't great, we have some good players on this team. And anyone that says we don't, and that says that we aren't safe, that no one should be safe, like if you get rid of a bunch of guys for what, you just have one guy and a bunch of bums. Like you can't build it that way, guys. You can't do it. You can't get rid of everybody and hope and dream the number 5 or number 6 pick is going to turn into somebody. Okay. It didn't happen with us with our number 3 pick. He's kind of teasing us. He might be somebody someday, but he's still not.
Okay.
So, and for those of us that are pounding on the table to tank now, to get rid of everybody now, get rid of them for what? Who in the top? Who that's in the top 5 or 6 picks range wants what we have? Like that's going to defeat the purpose, because we got a couple players, honestly, that are too good. Like that to go on those, like they're going to help those teams win a couple games. A couple bad teams that might have low picks. You know what I'm saying? So the only teams that might be interested in a couple of our players are teams that might need one more little piece or two to put them over the edge to be a higher seed, or they might want some of our draft picks. But we want those if we're going to tank. So a lot of people want to shout from the mountaintops, blow it up, but you don't have the solution. Well, how do you blow it up?
Right.
You know? And then when we do blow it up, you want Leon Rose in this regime to architect what's left after we blow it up? The whole reason to blow it up is let
Coach, you stabbing me in my heart, Coach. You stabbing me in my heart, Coach. Blow it up and let Leon Rose fix it.
That's what y'all want?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, I understand the mindset of Knicks GMs that come in here, that we're not built and our fan base deserves to win while we're building. I understand that mindset.
Coach, you know, Knicks fans think we're only built for Cuban links. We're only built for Cuban links. That's what Knicks fans think we are.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to those that know what I'm talking about. Shout out to the culture.
So because we still haven't shown we can do anything with draft picks, and because I don't want to beat a dead horse. We all know we missed the boat on the off season. Okay, we all know.
Oh, hey, Coach, let me ask, because I took a nap back in May, so I missed some things. You mind giving me a reminder or a refresher on the things that we missed out on this summer?
Guys, think about this right now. RJ or not, but I'm saying there were deals out there for us where we still could have kept RJ, kept Randall, kept Brunson, kept Cam, kept Hartenstein, because those are the 5 I like. And all we had to do was get rid of Grimes, maybe IQ, Obi, and 6 or 7 middle schoolers and elementary school kids to get Donovan Mitchell or DeJounte Murray. Imagine if one of those two were playing with those 4 guys in the starting lineup.
Ooh.
You mean to tell me we wouldn't have won most of our games except maybe 1 or 2 of them? We wouldn't be having this conversation right now if we had one of them with those other 4 guys. All of a sudden, Randall's pretty good being the second or third option. Holy cow, RJ, he's only the third or fourth option, but that's pretty good. When you got Donovan Mitchell banging threes and dunking on people and getting buckets whenever he feels like it.
Right.
Or DeJounte Murray going off when Trae Young is out because he got hit in his balding head or eye or face, whatever happened to him that game.
Sprayed the barge.
And he was just stealing the ball from us and scoring at will. We could have had one of those guys with these other good guys we have.
Yeah.
And you don't think we would have beat the Nets, beat Atlanta, beat Cleveland with those guys? Two of those games are the guys that we were hoping to get. So, for anyone that doesn't think we're only one, right now we're one superstar away from being a top 3 seed in the East. I'm sorry, we really are, guys. Now, if we had a different coach to coach them too, but imagine we had a second dude too with the guys we had now. Say we upgraded RJ, or if you want to say Randall or whatever, that's fine. Depending on who the second star is going to be, we're competing then. And for those of you that don't think that Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett, and Randall wouldn't be a really good complementary piece on a championship level team, you're lying to yourself.
So, Coach, is this season a lost season? I'm assuming you're saying yes, but maybe, and you're also saying no, but
it was lost before it started, unfortunately.
Okay, that's the thing. So it was lost before it started. So we should have made different moves during the offseason, but we didn't.
Right, and because we didn't, where we missed the boat on that is we messed around and we're still messing with Fournier for some reason. And D Rose, bless his heart, he hasn't done nothing wrong. But for the little bit of minutes we're playing him, he's doing all right.
Yeah.
So besides those are the only 2 old dudes taking up minutes. Grimes hasn't, with his plantar fasciitis or foot fungus, whatever the hell he's got going on.
Coach, the New York Knicks are not listing Quentin Grimes on the injury report.
Bro, all I know is we can't count. The dude's average 1.7 points, no matter how many minutes he's in.
Right.
Okay. Hurt foot or not.
Yeah,
you can score 1.7 points a game, Freezy, right now in the NBA.
Right. Yeah, I could score 2. Shit. You give me Grimes,
I mean,
at 1.7, man, shoot, I score 1.8.
And the thing is, I've never said it, and no one else in here except people just joking around, trolling. None of us said that we think this team was going to win a bunch of games. So why are we surprised?
Right.
The only reason why I'm a fan, guys. I hope our team wins games. Why would you not want that? If you don't want that, then you're not a fan.
Oh,
what's the sense of being a fan of a team if you're gonna hate everything about them? You gotta like something about them. You know what I'm saying? You I don't know who's got kids here. Here's an analogy for you. Everyone's got kids, I'm sure, but I'm sorry, some of y'all's kids are not good.
Yeah, man.
But you still go to the game and root for him like he's a damn superstar, don't you?
Yeah, 5 girls and 4 boys.
So, look, not everyone's kid's the most talented. Not everyone's kid's a starter.
Feel like the old lady that lived in a shoe.
Yeah. But, You're their number one fan, ain't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Except when they need money. When they need money,
Exactly. So
I'm just
that's
joking, y'all.
That's the boat I'm in, guys. If I was the GM, hell yeah, I'd already be on the horn right now, salvaging or getting whatever I can for Fournier, getting whatever I can for D Rose. I'll take some feelers on the Obi and the Quickly stuff. The Obi and Quickly, I like them. I'd like to keep them.
Right.
Okay, but if we can get more picks for them, or we can get some 3-and-D long wings that can help us defensively better on the perimeter, and no knock on Quickly. Quickly's actually became a better defender this year. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I have. Like, I can tell his energy on defense is better.
Okay, cool.
He's one of the players that have made a conscious effort. But however, he's never going to be an NBA starter. Not on the Knicks.
Not on the Knicks, right?
Not for the team that we need to win. If Emmanuel Quickly has to be a starter for your team, you're not good enough.
Right now, right?
Right now, yeah. And for the guys pounding on the table that want IQ to play more and start, you're only pushing your agenda. You ain't pushing what's best for the Knicks. Because I'm sorry to say that for the future of the Knicks, what's best for the Knicks, that's not what's best for the Knicks right now.
Okay. I have two questions for you, right? Question number one, and you touched on it briefly. And so what I found out is what I have to start doing is hiding these questions from you before we come on.
So you sent them to me.
I know.
I only browsed at them.
So, are these kids the right group of kids to build a championship contender with? And what do you say to people watching this and consider you a ridiculous Knicks homer that say anything just to be positive? What do you say to those two things?
Well, number one, a couple of these younger guys, it's still a to be determined.
Okay.
Because some of them, because Fournier is wasting time taking minutes from some of them.
Okay.
And at this point, Quentin Grimes, if you're only going to spot play him, don't bother. Until he gets 100% clear bill of health, don't bother.
He's healthy, coach.
Well,
the Knicks not listing him on the injury report.
Well, then don't waste your time. Either play his behind and expose his butt for not being good enough, or get rid of him. It's that simple. That's the mode I'm at right now. Okay. Either play the hell out of these kids that you got. Don't tease us with it, and don't nickel and dime them to death, because all you're doing is stretching out the time of the evaluation. If I'm only watching Obi 15 minutes a game, it's going to take you damn half the season to see what he's got. Like, if he's improved. He's already shown he's improved his 3-point shot. Okay? Now, play him more then. I don't mind playing Obi more. But play him with Randall, for Christ's sakes. We've been doing it already. Why not?
Okay.
You know, I mean, you want we need a cat to keep up with these teams' 3-point shooting. And he's one of our better ones right now.
Right.
You know, so to me, it's one of those ish or get off the pot situation. Okay. Like, we're at the crossroads with some of these players. Look, man, we know Fournier ain't it. Just get rid of him.
Coach, is there a young Donovan Mitchell on this roster?
No. Because
is there a young Darius Garland on this roster?
No.
Is there a young Zion Williamson on this roster?
No. And the reason why I say no is because those guys were those guys when they came in the league.
Okay.
Already. They didn't develop into that. Like, Garland came in pretty dang good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Zion came in, even though he was too chubby and a little injured. Still, when he played, that man did his thing.
Right.
Mitchell's been doing his thing since he's been in the league.
Right. Right.
We can't have this many back burner projects going on at once, man.
Yeah.
You know, if these do
And
this
let
this
me
whole
ask
too
you this:
legit to hit, situation.
too legit to hit, basically.
Like
Coach, what if a star came available and another team asked you for every one of these kids that you just mentioned? If they asked for RJ, Mitch, Grimes, Cam, Quickly, Obi, Hartenstein, McBride, Sims, and say 4 first-round picks, but you could get a Zion, would you do it?
for Zion,
Yes.
who?
All these kids, all of them, and 4 first-round picks unprotected. Would you do it for Zion?
I mean, for someone that young, here's the thing: blowing that up for one young dude ain't responsible.
Okay.
Like, because he's not the right one for that particular pile. Like for me wanting to keep RJ with that is for a different reason. It's not because I think RJ is the golden child and he's gonna take us to the promised land. RJ is still too good of a complementary piece to just throw away at 22 years old.
You say okay. Say RJ, Cam, Mitch, Quickly, Grimes, Obi, Hartenstein,
Oh,
and 4 first-round picks for Anthony Edwards. Would you do it?
no, because I don't think Anthony Edwards is that good. Like you're talking guys that aren't like legendary superstar, like two-way players yet, bro.
So you're saying, and this is just me just trying to understand where we're going with it. So you're saying that all the young kids together plus 4 first-round picks is worth a legendary player. Grimes, Cam, Mitch.
Take RJ and Cam out of it.
Okay.
Like our draft picks, like to me, who's expendable? Because to me, RJ and Cam are worth keeping. Like those are the kind of young guys worth developing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like to just blow up and get rid of young guys just because they're young is irresponsible and dumb. Okay. Like we have so many of them. You got to keep like RJ and Cam. If they came to the Knicks when we had like superstars already here, then we're smart as hell because those two guys can develop the right way.
Okay.
You know, like for instance, if we had like Donovan Mitchell and we had already gotten rid of Grimes, Mitch, Obi, Quickly, and 5 draft picks, sign me up for that one.
All right, I got one more, and then we'll get into your conclusion, and then a wrap up, right? All right, would you trade RJ, Cam, Mitch, Quickly, Grimes, Obi, Hartenstein, McBride, Sims, and 4 first-round picks for Jason Tatum? He is young.
Yeah, that
and he is on
that's
the verge
something
of being legendary.
I would really consider for sure. Like I'm saying yes.
Not consider. It's either yes or no. Which one are you gonna?
But that's not a realistic trade, man. That's so many. What you name 6 players and 6 draft picks?
No, 8 players and 4 draft picks.
Bro, come on, man.
You wouldn't give that up for Jason Tatum.
The pause is only because you named 8 players and picks. I'm not pausing on the player we're trying to get. Don't y'all get it twisted. See, this is the picture you always painted me, man. You put me in a corner where I'm painted as a homer all of a sudden.
No, coach.
We can get guys like that and still keep a Cam or an RJ. That's the point I'm saying.
But because that's not the reason why I did it. The reason
I'm willing to give up all the draft picks.
But because listen, the reason why I did that, painted it that way, so that we can paint a realistic value of the guys that you want to keep. Like for instance, when you said pull out Cam and RJ and send the rest of the guys, obviously you see a value in RJ and Cam that you don't see in the other guys that you.
I did say yes.
I didn't say you didn't say yes, coach. Who you saying that to? You talking about the chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we ain't worried about. Come on, man. So you wouldn't do RJ and you wouldn't do Cam and that deal, or a deal for Anthony Edwards, or a deal for Zion, because you feel like RJ Barrett and Cam Reddish, if they reach their full potential, can reach a similar level to those guys by themselves.
Yeah.
All right.
And because here's the thing, what the hell's the sense of getting Jason Tatum if you got nothing with him?
Right.
The last I checked, Jason Tatum didn't take the Celtics to the finals by himself. Right. He had Jaylen Brown.
Right, but though, you still have Jaylen. So with your team to start with, your big three would be Brunson, Randall, and Tatum.
That's a better three than we got now, obviously, because we're.
Yeah.
But then after that, who we got? Nothing.
You got Fournier. You got Rose.
Nope.
All right.
Then the deal is a no.
All right. So, hey, everybody, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We're gonna give Coach a minute to address the congregation. Mm-hmm. Coach, you think you can do that in 60 seconds?
How about 90 seconds?
How about 60?
All right. Look, it comes down to this, guys. We need another star to help this team. The guy is not on our team right now. But the bigger problem of that is this. The front office is not the right front office to stir this pot. We got some good ingredients to make a good stew and a good soup. Or as my Italian peeps know, a good sauce or red gravy. It takes time. Okay? So we just got to have the right cook. We don't want some McDonald's minimum wage, bless y'all that do it. We don't want them stirring the gravy. Okay? We need someone the right cook for what we're cooking right now. And right now, it's a very bitter taste. It still needs some more ingredients. So all I'm asking is be a big Knicks fan. Love the Knicks. If we got what we got, let's just make the best of it. I love all y'all. We're going to be getting on tonight to watch the Utah Jazz. I hope all y'all come. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit the notification bell. We're here all week from the mind of Coach Malpica. Much love, Lawrence Tears Nation. Knicks fans, peace.
Yeah, man.
Salute.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and tuning in to the Coach's Corner pilot. Coach and I are going to be working on maybe doing it more often. Again, we'll holler at y'all at 9:00.
Thanks for watching.